The Lexus GS F balances track-ready handling with ready power and composed road manners, but the V8 engine can't match the output of several rivals. The Lexus GS is an accomplished sports sedan in its own right, but the GS F turns up the wick considerably, making it a real track car that still offers composed road manners. We rate the GS F an 8 for performance, giving it points for power, handling, and steering response to the GS's structure. The GS F adds 4 extra underbody braces to stiffen the structure, and it gets better suspension and chassis hardware. The double wishbone front and rear suspensions are common to both cars, but the GS F has its own geometry and it uses aluminum for some of the components to reduce unsprung weight. Adaptive shocks are standard, and so are larger brakes, forged 19-inch wheels, Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires, and an electrically controlled, clutch-actuated torque vectoring differential. The GS F has a drive mode selector with Eco, Normal, Sport S, and Sport S Plus modes, and the torque vectoring differential has normal, slalom, and track modes. The various modes really change the car's dynamic personality. Left in the 2 normal modes, the GS F is light, quick steering with crisp turn, and however, when pushed hard, the traction control kicks in too willingly and the tires give up grip in corners, allowing the car to push forward rather than rotate in tight quarters, a condition known as understeer. Opt for the Sport S or Sport S Plus modes and put the differential in slalom or track, and the GS F suddenly drives smaller than its size. It rotates willingly, becoming more agile on a track or through tight corners. In any mode, the Brembo brakes provide strong stopping power. The GS F's long wheelbase helps iron out some ride harshness, making it a fairly comfortable cruiser. The biggest difference between the GS and GS F is the 5.0-liter V8 under the sculpted hood. It spins out 467 horsepower and 389 pound-feet of torque. This throaty V8 revs easily to 7,300 RPMs, shifts quickly through its 8-speed automatic, and Lexus even pipes in some of its V8 howl through the speakers into the cabin. Throttle response is immediate, and the 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint takes just 4.5 seconds while the power is plentiful. The GS F's thrust isn't as otherworldly as its German and American rivals.